Times are the genuine ones only. I hope all is well in your end. And if it's not, I hope that God shows you better days ahead. And I say that respectfully. You matter and you are worthy. Loving yourself. Loving yourself is not a crime. And I say that respectfully. I do not energy harvest off innocent people's energy. Good day, bad day, horror, misunderstanding day. I do not steal anyone's destiny or identity. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I do not steal no one's destiny or identity. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I do not worship the devil, and I say that respectfully. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I do not energy harvest off innocent people's energy. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Neighbor, we may not pray the same, regardless to my sexual orientation at the end of the day, but I know how to respect my neighbor with no malicious intentions, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully, regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age. You matter, you're worthy, especially when you don't have malicious intentions. My content is not for everybody, and that's okay. Loving yourself is not a crime. Imagine getting discouraged because you didn't know how to love yourself because someone never taught you. Imagine your back is against the wall and you had to identify who you truly was and you couldn't see. It was obstacles placed in front of you. It was a challenge within a challenge to show up for you, but you couldn't recognize you. They didn't love you. They mentally abused you. They drained you. They took your kindness for weakness. They portrayed you to be somebody you truly wasn't. They manipulated you. They discovered you. They said that you wasn't nobody. And these same folks are supposed to protect you, show you the right way that you are worthy. But all they did was show with pain. Made you feel so dysfunctional at the end of the day. You didn't gain. The only thing you gained at the end of the day was lack of awareness. When it came to self-reflecting, your back was against the wall and you wanted to move at the end of the day, and all you needed to show up for you. All you needed to do was show up for yourself, but you didn't know how. Childhood wounds were endured within you. It went into your adulthood. You thought being dysfunctional was the norm, and it wasn't, because it made you mentally unstable. It made you sick. It made you deal with depression, anxiety, PTSD, things you didn't even expect. Dealing with high blood pressure. All because someone didn't know how to love you, let alone protect you. Your back was against the wall. And all you want to do is show up for yourself, to be at peace with yourself without wearing a mask. But God was showing you the right direction. God was closing certain doors in your life to show you that you are worthy to love yourself right. It wasn't an overnight process to recognize who you was, to look in the mirror, to gain that strength, that you are worthy. Don't get discouraged the day you went from a non-believer to a believer when someone didn't know how to choose you, but you was willing and able to show up for you when you least expected, not to dim your light, or let alone get discouraged because someone didn't know how to love you. Here was milestones put in front of you at the end of the day that was supposed to redirect you. It was milestones put in front of you that was supposed to redirect you. Direct you to self-destruction. Obstacle after obstacle. Certain folks came into your life every time you turn around, looking for someone to show up for you, to show you how to love you, and only for you to realize you had to choose you. Can't nobody love you better than you. That's what you had to learn. It wasn't an overnight process, but you was willing to learn. God was showing you the way when you least expected. Don't hurt yourself with your pain. They gave up on you. They humiliated you. They disrespected you. They took your kindness or weakness. They lied on you. They portrayed you the most unhealthiest way. They tried to dim your light when it came to your faith, but God was showing you better days ahead, that you are worthy to recognize your smile at the end of the day. You smiled on the inside and showed on the outside. You couldn't make yourself mentally unsick. You couldn't make yourself mentally sick at the end of the day. You couldn't. It didn't sit right with you. God was showing you the way. God was showing you why certain doors was closing in your life. Because God didn't want to see you hurt. But you had to recognize your faith to realize at the end of the day, I stand before myself to choose myself to better myself. To recognize that God is allowing me to see better days ahead. Wow. Going in circles within circles. Self-love was maybe misunderstood. Things were placed in front of you. You overlooked them. Didn't understand the mindset. To adjust, and at the end of the day, that wow, things will never be the same. Because I choose me over pain. I choose me. Not to dim my light, to get discouraged, because someone didn't know how to show up for me. I show up for me. I choose me to better me. You was praying for yourself, not against yourself. Asking God to redirect you at the end of the day. To allow you to see that you are a human being. With a soul at the end of the day that's so beautiful. Trauma and pain endured with you at a child point of view. It went into your adulthood. But you had to remove that mask to get in tune with yourself, to understand self-reflecting, to mentally go within. Not to become a victim because they misused you. When it came to lack of love. Dimming your light, that wasn't part of God's timing. Treating yourself right, that was a mission that God wasn't going to stop. The energy is different when you self-reflect and mentally go within. I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me, I love me. And I mean what I say, I love me. Here they gave up on me. They overlooked me. Regardless it was family or not, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna allow me to lose me. I can't allow myself to dim my light. I can't allow myself to feel at the end of the day because you didn't treat me right, I gotta lose me. No, that's not what God installed within me. God installed within me to show up for me. God installed within me to become a believer, not to live and fail, be discouraged at the end of the day because someone tried to humiliate me. They wanted me to be in a box at the end of the day, to be mentally unstable. It was a challenge. God showed me the way, truly protected me, showing me at the end of the day I am worthy to value me because I love me. It's a thought process to me. They threw spell work at you in a toxic way to make you dysfunctional, to make you not recognize yourself at the end of the day. But you was willing and able to show up for yourself in a healthy way when you least expected. Being diagnosed of an illness that wasn't yours. Only for you to self-reflect that God truly healed you when you least expected, to show you the way. The lack of love, wow. Being homeless, it was your reality. It wasn't about likes or views at the end of the day, but it was a challenge to outcome that mindset at the end of the day. You're not the victim, but God was showing you the way to protect you, show you a shelter looks like over your head, because you are worthy. When they close that door in your face at the end of the day and say that at the end of the day you're not welcome, but you was always welcomed in God's arms at the end of the day when you least expected, because God was showing you the way. You was praying for yourself, not against yourself, asking God to show you the way to better days ahead, something that you was truly seeking. And you wasn't trying to get discouraged because someone didn't know how to love you. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. But loving yourself is not a crime, and never dim your light or get discouraged because someone gave up on you, regardless if it's family or not, and I say that respectfully. You matter, you're worthy. Niyah Genuine Love Respect. I am the original owner of all my content, and I say that respectfully. I actually preach time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe week ahead of you and protect your energy. Not everybody's meant to be part of your journey, and that's okay. Loving yourself is not a crime, and healing trauma and pain would never be an overnight process. Childhood wounds that was endured with you, that went into your adulthood, you matter, your worth, don't get discouraged today. I should preach time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe year. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. It's the thought process to me. Loving yourself is not a crime. Never dim your light. Get discouraged at the end of the day because of a temporary situation where you ain't got malicious intentions. You matter, your word, don't get discouraged today. Niyah Genuine Love Respect. Good day. Thank you for your time.